Welcome back to Chicago Car Club. Today we're going to be taking a look at this super cool 1967 Chevrolet Caprice. This car, we believe, was originally optioned as a 396. It now has a 454 4-bolt main big block in it. We're going to take you around, show you everything we see on it, get you comfortable with the car, comfortable with making a purchasing decision. And as always, we encourage you to reach out, call us, text us. Find us online at chicagocarclub.com or by phone at 312-420-3696. We're going to go around, be as transparent as possible, show you everything that we can see here. And again, our goal is to make you confident and comfortable in making a purchasing decision on a vehicle like this. A couple things to note on this car. It has 4-wheel power disc brakes. It has a 12-bolt Posi rear end in it. It has power steering. Atop the 454 is a 4-barrel Rochester Quadrajet mated to a Hydra-Matic automatic transmission. This is a 2-door hardtop coupe. The car came out of the Janesville Plant. And originally this car was Deepwater blue over blue interior. While it still has the original interior in it, the car was repainted in white. Now, they repainted the car. They didn't edge the back of the panels and stuff, so you'll see inside the jambs is still blue. It actually doesn't look that bad as it sounds. It actually shows kind of quite nicely with the blue behind it. But the paintwork on it, I'd give it probably a B+. A couple little blemishes on it, not really much to point out, but we'll do our best. Car is nice and straight. The panel fitment's really good on it. And it's got a nice set of rally wheels on it, which are in excellent shape. They've got newer tires on them. It has a brand new windshield in the car, which we had replaced due to a crack in the old one. And you'll see the interior is in quite nice condition. It does have the dash was pretty rough, it appears, and they recovered it with the carpet kit for it. So as far as the interior goes, that's one of the only real things to point out there. But as you can see, the bumper fitment's good. All the trims here, we've got the original dealer badge on the back. This car came out of the middle states of America, which are no salt states, which is why this car has lived as long as it has in the condition that it has. This was part of a collection of cars that we bought. They were all pretty consistent. The guy was clearly a GM nut. And he made some nice upgrades mechanically on both cars, which is really nice for driving. This car is a great driver. It really runs out great, which you'll see in our video clips driving it. Inside the door here, we've got the original door cards and hardware. And as you can see along the door, it's in super nice condition, nice and dry, just as you'd like it. Inside the jam as well, the doors hang nice on the car, the carpet kit is nice, and as you can see, the bench front seat and rear seat are both in fantastic condition. Those appear original. Headliner's in nice shape. Dash, as you can see, recovered. I would put a dash cover on it, dash pad kit, which wouldn't be a big deal. Take you around to the driver's side and show you the same. Very consistent from left to right. All the hardware is functional in there. As you can see, nice and dry around the door and underneath. Same thing in the jam. Both doors close nice and crisp, and they line up really nice on the panel gaps. You can see that blue inside there where they didn't paint inside of there, which is okay. They didn't want to tear the car down. And again, it shows pretty nicely from the outside. Headliner is nice and tight. Sun visors are there. Steering wheel's a little cracked up from age, but that's okay. It's got a tilt column, which is really cool. That was an option in the car. We do note that the speedometer is non-functional, so the odometer is non-functional as well. We don't know the exact mileage. It's got a set of aftermarket gauges here that are functional and a aftermarket radio. We note that the blower motor is non-functional. We do have wipers that are functional. tail lights. The headlights work fine. We noticed the tail lights are not lit up. It very well could just be bulbs. We just noticed it when we pulled the car out here to do the video. Show you under the hood here. It's a 454, again made to do a Hydra-Matic automatic transmission. It's got a Rochester 4-barrel on it. Power brakes with a nice new master and booster. Aftermarket aluminum radiator, newer batteries. Really runs fantastic, actually. It's really cold out, so forgive any of the things that appear like smoke here. It's pretty chilly today, and so any condensation is noticeable in the air. See, it's got a aftermarket wiper switch under the dash here. Radio is non-functional. Again, the heater fan does not blow. That's okay. Gauges are functional. And then on this wiper switch here, which is below the dash. Try and get it out of the snow here. There's a little bit of snow on the ground. You can kind of see we're slipping and sliding a little bit to get to the road. But the car tracks nice and straight. The suspension feels really good. It's got some new bushings under it and newer looking shocks, and it's really well sorted as a driver from what we can tell. Tracks nice and straight going down the road. It stops in a nice straight line. The power disc brakes are an awesome upgrade on this thing. It's a really cool car. And while it's not the original motor in the car, it doesn't really matter when you got a 454 under the hood. We're going to take it around the corner here, get it up to speed, let it shift through the gears a little bit, and then we're going to get it up in the air for you so you can see the underside of it. Makes good power. Again, it's got a posi rear end in it, so it'll spin both wheels, which is kind of fun. Up in the air here, you can see some of the lower edge of the panels. Again, it's a really dry car. A couple very minor little paint blisters behind the front wheel on the, I believe it's on the driver's side. Appears very superficial. Again, the paint, we'll give it a B+. It's good, not great. It's great to a lot of people. I've got a pretty keen eye, and so I'm a little picky, but you know, it shows really nicely. It's got a really nice shine on it. The wheels are in great condition. It's got a newer fuel cell in it. You'll see some newer bushings and newer shocks and things like that underneath. And you'll also see the nice set of slotted vented rotors and four-wheel disc brakes. Again, we always encourage you to reach out, call us or text us at 312-420-3696. See a couple little patches there, not on the frame, but just on the lower body panel. It looks like they might have covered over something or patched a little bit of panels, but the frame itself is super solid. The car overall is really solid, so a lot of confidence in this one. And we encourage you again to reach out, call or text us anytime. We're here to help you, and we look forward to speaking with you. Thanks for looking.